see how this works now. Hopefully. Hopefully well. Alright, so let me just bring up the YouTube preview here. I have to go through their whole friggin' song and dance every single time. Actually, let me try something. That seems to be working okay. Alright, that's interesting. So, just waiting on the little preview there to pop up. Audio looks good, mic audio looks good, game sounds good. I think we're good to go. Hey there, hi there everybody. Happy Saturday night. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the festivities. Tonight's a little something different for the stream. Tonight is I really don't have anything going right now in game, so let's just hang out. Let's just hang out and put up some points in the Tier 1 Alpha arena, because I have not started that yet. So the idea here is to do the entirety of the Tier 1 Alpha arena as soon as I free up these guys here, from start to finish. From fight number 1 all the way through the 1.6 million stretch goal milestone. Get those 3 Tier 1 Alphas. Those will come in handy a little bit later on down the road. But I haven't done anything with any of the featured arenas, so I'm just not going to start. I'll pick it up, do a featured starting up on Monday. But yeah, that's what's in store today. I want to take a moment and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Cheers on finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I put out so far and are interested in all the cool stuff yet to come. We got plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes. So be sure to hit that notification bell up at the top. Get to stay on top of all that as it drops. So with all that good stuff having been said, I want to say a big howdy to Nathan. How's it going, my friend? Harseth, always a pleasure. Sweet, can't even make it 3 minutes into a stream without getting tongue-tied. We're in for a good time tonight, I think. Real good time tonight. And Bait, always a pleasure, my friend. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Bait, just saying, just took Nick and Sparkles to rank 5. That's a huge rank up. Those are 2 huge rank ups. How are you liking now at rank 5? Between Nick and his bleed damage, especially in the real Nick Fury phase, as well as Sparkles and her Sparkles all around. Just all around. It's pretty awesome. Yo! What up, Swag? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Hi back at you. Nathan asks, what videos are coming out soon? So I've got a fun personal little video coming out, just going over and explaining a certain particular name change that I did here recently, a couple days ago. I've got a 10 featured crystal opening for, and the cord's down already. That's wonderful. Is it gonna come back? Nope. It works just so long as I don't touch it. Work. And poof. Beautiful. So, yeah, I got the 10 feature crystals coming out. I've got a couple of one-off fights from Variant 5 that I've got coming out as well. So that's just in the short term. And then it just depends what else I'm able to get through in the editing bay, too. So, it's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Fortunately, though, for me, just as far as house cleaning goes on my end, most of all it's shot. I just have to get in there and do some final edits and render it and upload it. It's good to go. So, and then do the thumbnail art, which is always the longest part of the whole YouTubing. But I always have a lot of fun with that too. So, a lot of stuff. Okay. Harshest says, completed Act 5 yesterday. Nice. Used about 250 units in total. Took 4 days to get through Chapter 3 and 4. And pulled 5-star Civil Warrior and 5-star Infinity Man. Well, there you go. Not worth it at all. I feel you there. Infinity Man's not too bad, though. He's got his uses. Civil Warrior could be good if they buff his numbers, but definitely not a super exciting opening. I know that feeling. I know that feeling immensely well. Nick and Sparkles aren't fully leveled up yet because of the lack of ISO. Yeah, but you did the biggest step right there in just taking him to rank 5 in the first place. So now it's just, as you get it. So very cool. Very cool. Go ahead and do that, and do that, and do that. Guido, hello, hello. And also on offense, though, too, with the power game. If you pair him up with, who is it? With Sparky, I believe. He's got a pretty good synergy there, too. Did I really just use OG Vision? Man, I just really wasn't paying attention. I need that guy. Alright, well, that makes things a little bit more challenging here on the tail end of things. Lovely. Not even 7 minutes into the stream and I'm already batting 1,000. It's going to be a good night, guys. It's going to be a real good night. So, what's new with all of you? How's your weekend been? How's Variant 5 been treating you? Or the arena? Or wherever it is you're in game? It's the latest and greatest, guys. Alright, and there we go. Howard done. Sorry for the Howard noises. Always have to apologize when I'm fighting that guy because Howard is Howard. Hey, I like the confidence, Swag. Like the confidence. I'm really hopeful and optimistic to see you there. But we got a good fight, good matchup here coming up ourselves this week, so we gotta get through that first. And if we keep our head in it, play well, and get lucky, yeah, definitely really hoping to see you there. Come on, my dude. Come on. Fine. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. Turtling up nonsense. So it's a good sign when it's this early on and you're already fighting 5 stars who turtle up like this. There we go. Lucky crit. Lucky crit. Hey, Bait got a 6-star long shot. Very cool. Very, very cool. But he also got the only 4 to 5 gem you didn't want. Isn't that just so, like, typical, though? Of Variant or anything else with like huge spicy rewards. Like there's always that one thing that you're going for, the one thing that would make a huge difference on your account. That's the thing you're going for, and that's the thing you never seem to be able to get. I also know that feeling. Can't be mad with mine. I can't be mad, but definitely would have like to have taken up a mutant or science or mystic champ. The most challenging thing about this game is being patient. You can throw all the abysses and Act 6s and nonsense at me any which way, but it's the test of my patience that is always the most strenuous. Alright, Harshith, take care, bud. See you in a little bit. Who knows, though? Maybe they'll wind up releasing a champ bait for you in that class. And then with a bit of luck pulling from crystals. Or wait until the new featured 5-star comes out. Or grind an arena. Get that champ, and then there you go. It'll happen eventually, I'm sure. Come on, dude. Come on. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. So always got to wait on that D-gen. Always just slows everything down. Especially at this level, you know. Where you can't just like go in and just wail on him like everybody else. You gotta bide your time, wait for him to do his thing. Especially when he turtles up. Love it. I love it. Although, Bait, I gotta ask, which one was it that you wound up getting? Because you never know. I mean, with a bunch of people coming down the pipes for the timeline for shiny new champs that we're going to be getting here in a bit. Never know. Never know who's right around the corner for you. Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. Tech. Yeah. Well, I mean, there is going to be Guardian in the next featured 5-star. Might be an option. He's not bad. Nothing else, just have him as a solid synergy mule for that increase in block proficiency. It's like a, what, plus 1,000 block proficiency as a 5-star? That's not shabby. Or you never know, you know, Iron Patriot may wind up being the next Hulkbuster. You never know. Or if you pull a 5-star War Machine when those ones come out. Just put them on like an unblockable special 1 note or something. That's going to be so annoying. I am not looking forward to fighting War Machines on unblockable special 1s. Especially in War. Because I don't want to bring a champ specifically to counter War Machine, you know? Swag says, what zone am I aiming for in my run? Woogie and Grady are great. Hit zone 12 twice. Then yeah, probably 12. 12 would be a record for both Shirmoy and me. So, yeah, I mean, if we make that, then, I mean, that's a win in my book, at least, regardless of the overall outcome. But, I mean, that's the thing, though, too, is that I'm competitive, but, and there goes the signal because I moved. You gotta get me a new cord, guys. I really gotta get me a new cord. I'm competitive, but I definitely still want to have fun with it, though, too. So, you know, I'm going to go in, do my best, push as far as I can, and whatever winds up happening happens. But, I mean, yeah, if we could hit zone 12, that'd be awesome. Let's throw up Nebula. Cosmic would have gone Venom or Sparkles. Mystic would be Claire. Science, Skulk, Skill, Nick. Mutant would have been Sunspot or Dominant. Those are all solid choices. But yeah, tech. Fortunately, they've been cranking out new tech champions fairly regularly, so at least they're back on the up and up again. You know what? Honestly, and it's really a silly sounding thing, but you should probably like consider taking up Star-Lord or Rocket. And that's not maybe just having a laugh. Star-Lord and Rocket are the only, and Yondu, but no one wants to do Yondu, are the only tech champions that have class advantage over Magneto without getting ruined by his magnetism anymore. Like, literally the entire rest of the tech class, save for those three, currently, unless they change it, are the only ones that don't need to deal with metal. So, food for thought. Swag says we had a 500k domino with fisticuffs for 20 seconds. That was literally impossible. Yep. Yep. Man, room like 10, 11, 12 really starts getting fun, especially without the like the Corvus cheat. Yo, what up, Apex? Good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Did it freeze? The game's like, no. I'm not going to be giving you alphas today. Not going to happen. Oh. Network issues. Lovely. I mean, obviously I've got network issues. The stream is super laggy and pixelated and dropping packets all over the place. Definitely my connection. I'm going to give it a minute and then reset. Not even a minute. That was a minute, right? I did, Apex. I did. I made it official. I've got like the official video here coming out either tomorrow or Monday. Probably Monday. But yes, I did. I'm now in-game official. Not to say I don't love Kool-Aid anymore, but, you know, branding-wise. Branding-wise, you type my name into the YouTube search bar and you get a bunch of adverts from like the 80s and 90s. Alright, so game is obviously still online. Luckily. Because you were just getting started, really. So let's throw up Gwen. Let's throw up Heimadal and Ultron for kicks. Just for kicks. Ooh, Night Monkey. Or a Hit Monkey. A lot of monkeys. Too many monkeys. Still is nice getting to fight Hit Monkeys. I think this one's only like the second or third Hit Monkey I've ever faced in Arena. So it's still definitely getting used to him. But it's like one of those things, like, you know, the champ shows up in the monthly event. You fight the champ 5, 10 times, whatever it is. And then they just kind of disappear off the face of the earth for a while. Like, I feel that same way with Nova. You know, fighting Nova. I feel that same way fighting Guardian. Same that I feel that same way fighting even Supreme. Even Storm X, since she's in variant 5, I was like, I've got this character. I love playing this character, and still I'm kind of a little iffy on fighting her. Wound up working out okay, but dang, that champ can pack a punch if you aren't careful. So all you gotta do for this guy is not knock him down, as far as I remember, right? Because then that just activates all his toys. Although I'm going up against him with Ultron, so hitting like a noodle. Oh no, oh no. That wasn't that bad. Alright, well, I'm gonna try and dex and avoid all this shenanigans here. See how that goes. But as far as the incursions go, I'm really looking forward to doing our run. Probably early this week sometime. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday, something like that. Still gotta finalize it with Shirmoy, but somewhere in there. Come on, my dude. I think the AI is just more passive all around. It was notorious in Variant 5 for just standing there and doing nothing. But, you know, you always run into that in arenas, too. So much fun. So much fun. Alright, let's throw these three clowns in there. I do not want to fight Infinity Man, because that would just take way too long. Ain't nobody got time for that. I think it was more just like the mindset of having to play safer and smarter. Because I definitely was playing a lot more defensively and cautiously with 5 stars than I was with 6. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that in mind for the next run, Swag. But I mean, that having been said too, it's also a learning experience. You know, each round I learned something a little bit new strategy and new approach. So I also think I lived a little bit longer because I was playing smarter overall too. Hey, what's up, Fudlil? Sorry if I mispronounced that. How are you doing, bud? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. Saying I've been away from this game for a while. What is a minimum team requirement after 18 win streak on 4-5 arena? I brought 334 stars and one 125 5-star and got the Death Squad Kabam treatment. Minimum I take now is 3 rank 4 4-stars. 4 maxed out 4. No, let me take that back. It's possible to do it with a team of maxed out 4 stars at rank 5. However, I run it with 5 stars at rank 4, 455. But really, by that point, if you're really pushing, really going for it, it's not a bad idea to just refresh your best team till you get 20 wins under your belt. But that having been said, if you've got like a solid power control or power team on your roster, then rank 4 5-star. Rank 3 5-stars, like a team of rank 3s don't cut it anymore. And even low prestige rank 4 5 stars are kind of iffy. At least until you're out of that first 20 fight window. Spike says, with my 6-star team before, it was the same. Actually, it was the same. Aegon, Claire, and Total Brain Fart. And Gilly 99. Room 7 right with Thing, King Groot, and Man Thing. I mean, that's not bad. King Groot's got the best, most reliable regen in the game, so it's not bad. It's not bad. King Groot gets a lot of hate just because he's pillow hands, but if you've got the time to play with during a fight, yeah, he's super solid for the reliable regen he gets. But that's just the thing. You just have to be patient in playing him because, like I said, pillow hands. And it takes a while. It really takes a hot minute. Oh, he's got a rank 3 6-star King Groot. Dang. Well, then I don't need to tell you that. How many kills does that guy wind up getting on an Alliance War? Because, like, I'd imagine that'd be somebody you need to have, like, the ideal, like, a Mystic counter for. Or else you're going to time out. I know that used to be the case, at least, for sure. Oh, man. Back in the old days. Back when that was one of the more annoying things to worry about. I'm envious of those days. Really? That's surprising. I mean, every team's got their strategy, and obviously they've got theirs. I'm just saying, I'm just a little surprised. That's all. I would assume he could work wonders. Yo, what up, Matt Murdoch? Always a pleasure, my friend. How are you? Welcome to festivities. How's Saturday been finding you? Telling chat that it's been a very chill, lax last few days here. Because I've been finishing up a variant 5 and I just never wound up getting started on any of the featured arenas. That all having been said, I do imagine that the featured champ this week is going to go a lot lower than a new champ would normally, just because I think a lot of people have kind of been in the same boat, but. That all having been said, super chill. Ah, yeah, King Groot. Acid wash, maybe, right? For poison? Yeah. Yup. Because now we got friggin' Hulkbuster still, because. Whoops. I don't know, man. Sometimes it kind of does feel like Kabam itself is an extremely small studio. Like, doesn't it kind of feel that way? Like, the game is massive, and it's huge, and it's gigantic. But the way that they keep running into QA issues like this constantly kind of makes me wonder if they just don't have the manpower to be able to divert those resources for a little bit of testing, you know? like they've got their character guy, they've got the quest guy, they've got the alliance guy, and they've got a main tester guy, and then Mike on forums, and that's the team. Which, I mean, if that's the case, then I would have a lot. My respect for them would increase even more, so that they're able to. Those few number of people are able to hold this thing together as well as they are, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, and special. Special for the win. Cheers, everybody. So let's see what else we got here. So we're just about wrapping up getting the first round of infinite streaks, so that means we can throw up this squad here. Which leaves me plenty of good options for the rest of it. Plenty of good options. You always got to keep that in mind, just in case, you know? Let's do this, and I got to. Let's do this. I'm just worried more about Sentinel. Just because he takes so friggin' long. Once he gets all of his analysis charges. It's just like, get a move on, my dude. So, going in here. Do one of these. Do one of those. Yoink. And not even close. But I do have the armor, so one of the big reasons why I kept Iceman towards the tail end of these fights, just because he can tank hits and don't need to worry about being one-shotted. It's always a plus. Always a plus. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? Now, the nice thing about this interaction is I don't ever have to worry about triggering those heals. I mean, for one, because Magneto currently hits like a noodle. Right, so I'm never gonna... Of course. Can't bait out a special to save my life, but the split second she switches over to special 3, it's like, yup, nope. Stupid AI. Come on. Thank you. So we can't wrap this up. Lovely. Lovely. Kinda do feel bad for Sentinel, though. Every single one of Scarlet Witch's kicks look like they'd hurt. I figured you get one of those power drain passives triggered. That would have been awesome. I was got suicides on. Which would be great if the dude would, like, throw his specials in the first place. There we go. Good lord. Oh, man. What a push. Hey, welcome back, Harshith. Yeah, well, that's still pretty unfortunate, though. Still pretty unfortunate. But kudos to his partner for being able to push on, you know? Oh, I did not want to do this. Oh, this is so bad. Ah, fat fingers. This is not good. I always forget that Ghost Rider can bleed. So weird, right? Should have thrown my special 1 there, but see if this actually works. Nope. Lucky me, man. Every single one of those parries connected. Every single one. Very fortunate. Come on, dude. Come on, my dude. Let's dance. Get some of them bleeds going. Please don't one-shot me with the combo. Please don't one-shot me with the combo. Thank you. Oh boy. Lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. So who wants to bet that the Maze 2 is going to come out, not this week, but next week? Kind of conclude their whole Summer of Pain thing. Because, like, we've still got 3 weeks left of the Boss Rush series. Stop it. The Boss Rush series. And this month kind of does mark the end of summer in a traditional sense, right? So it kind of just makes me wonder. Come on, dude. I'm in a stupid crit resistance. It just makes things so much slower. So much slower than they really need to be. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What content should I do now? I only have got 1 rank 4 and I need 1,000 more shards for a 6-star. I mean, 1,000 shards is 100% exploration of the top difficulty for the monthly event. Get a bunch of shards for initial completion of variant too. You get like what, 200 in the daily bundle here, 100 in the daily bundle. Bits and pieces here and there. And you get like what, another 100, couple hundred, depending on the day for those daily what Herald difficulty events, right? Might be something there as well. I think you probably wind up just putting it together bit by bit, as opposed to like 1,000, you know, in one sitting. But it's possible. It's gonna be a little bit of work. I mean, obviously the easiest way is to just keep popping crystals, right? But that's not a good idea. Not the best idea, I should say. Boink. Come on, dude. You're one of the last roadblocks before I can just open up and start using my 5 stars and just blitz through the rest of this. Ouch. Welp. That was a heck of a special one. Jesus. Now I need to just not mess up with Archangel. I'm just gonna play it safe. No dexing. Just go in, parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple, stupid. Beautiful. Hey, Pee-Pee's here. Good to see you, bud. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the festivities. Just in time to see me get the infinite streak here. Which means I can finally start rolling with this. Very nice, very nice. Let's see what we got here. So I'm not going to want to start off with the whatchamacallits. The 565s there, just because it would default to a King Thanos team here. Still, it's kind of freaky seeing 5-star War Machine and Fix-It as part of the Thanos teams now. Just because, you know, again, they are coming. They're coming in the game at some undisclosed time in the near future. But they've already been added to the bot system, so it's a nice tease. Nice tease. Yeah, man, we can make some jungle juice. It's always a more fun and exciting stream when I bring Kool-Aid. Speaking of which, that sounds mighty good right about now. Cheers, everybody. Delicious and refreshing. Not cold, but not room temperature. Right in the middle there. It's perfect. Do that. Do that. It's not awakened. That makes life a lot easier. Wonderful. I want to do uncollected EQ 100%, but I don't think I can. Only have 100 units and a couple energy refills. Yeah, and it's a push, because you gotta fight. You gotta fight Airwalker a couple of times. Plus, you gotta fight Dragon Man a whole bunch too. So it's a push. So I mean, it may be the safest, smartest bet. Just waiting, just riding this thing out like another couple days, another week and change, whatever it winds up being, where you can get those 1,000 shards naturally that way, you know. PP asked a very, very serious question. What are my thoughts on Tang? Tang was okay. Tang was okay. But I always preferred Kool-Aid because Tang, whether if it was actual like a citrus in the juice or it just had like a really citrusy kind of flavor, but to me that always like overwhelmed the flavor. And again, because it's citrus, like if you're outside on a hot day, kind of like summer for us here now, you know, I don't want to. I want to slam something. I'm thirsty. I want to drink. I'm gonna kill a glass and then fill it up and then kill that other glass. So Kool-Aid always hit that sweet spot for me because Tang would have too much of a bite. It's like you can't slam soda, you know. I mean, you could, but you don't feel super great about yourself. Not bad. Don't hate it. Not my first choice. Long story short. Now, if you want to talk Sunny D, on the other hand, Sunny D is an abomination. I don't even know what Sunny D is. I used to, once upon a time. But I've seen the error of my ways. And I'm a reformed man. I mean, I was a reformed kid. I've had this opinion for a very, very long time. I mean, you know, everyone's got their personal preference, and I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I'm just saying that you put the three of them on the table, you know, Kool-Aid's going to be picked up first. I'm going to go for the Tang next, and then the table is just going to be mysteriously flipped over, and the Sunny D is going to wind up on the floor or in the grass because I don't want to clean it up. Yo, what up, Tom? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Happy Saturday. Top 5 flavors of Kool-Aid. Orange, grape. Then it kind of starts getting a bit vague, fuzzy for me. Not really fruit punch, but then you start getting into yeah, because there's the fruit punch and there's like a tropical punch, right? And that's probably where I would stop. Everything else kind of exists, but if I can't find one of those 4 flavors in the store, I'm gonna go to a different store. And you know it's true too because it's the exact same way with Gatorade. You got your favorite flavor, right? Mine's light blue flavored. I don't know what the official name is. It's light blue flavored. You got dark blue flavored, you got light blue flavored, you got purple flavored, red, orange, and then there's a white flavor that they sell. Don't ask me the name. I no idea. Some hokey corporate speak for what it's supposed to taste like. Nah, man. Give me a light blue Gatorade. Put that on the menu. But if they don't have light blue Gatorade, if they don't have purple Gatorade, or dark blue Gatorade, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just hold off. Glacier Freeze kind of sounds familiar. I think the dark blue is like Arctic Ice, maybe? Arctic something. Purple is always grape, but it's tricky how many different flavors grape is attached to. Come on, man. Special me, my dude. Please. 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 Thank you. I'm just gonna go for it. Ain't nobody got time for this. Grind featured 4-star arena for Airwalker. Very cool. How much you gonna be putting up? That's probably what I'm gonna do come Monday. Just grind for the 4-star. Yeah. I'd agree with you there on the white cherry. Then again, the like white cherry and cherry is my favorite icy slushy too. Just depends, I guess, wherever you were and wherever you are, whatever it's called, wherever you're at. We always called it a slushy growing up, even though the maker, like the brand, is icy. Just one of those things, I guess. Regardless, it's nummy. Then they started coming out with like, I mean, there's always like the featured flavors of the month, flavor of the summer, or whatever. But anytime they came out with the black icy, it was bad. It was obnoxiously sweet, and they had to put so much freaking dye in that to turn it black. Like, it would turn your mouth black for like a day and a half. And if you happen to get it on any of your clothes or like a carpet or car seat or something, you're done. It's just gonna live there forever now. It's just part of the vehicle. Hope you didn't like that shirt. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. I forget, did 7-Eleven ever come out with like a refillable icy, kind of like they do with their soda with the Big Gulp? It's like, yeah, you buy the mug, and then you can come in whenever and just fill it up. And you can for free just because you got the mug. I thought they did that with icy one year, but then discontinued it because people were just always in 7-Eleven refilling their ices. Or Slurpee, I guess, is another one. Slushy, Slurpee, and icy. Alright, so let's throw these three out. Up there next. Yeah. See, and I have to think that the poor workers who are behind the counter knew what everybody was doing and just didn't care. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight somebody over refilling an icy? Really? but I definitely never, ever, never, 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 not once. Never did that ever. Nope. It's a rite of passage. Good times. Good times. Oh. Game hiccuped for a minute there and is like, oh, hey, you're invisible now. Hey, cool. I'll take that. Thanks, game. It's when Gilly's ability actually works for me for once. Excuse me. Alright, let's do this. Go in. I always like how the first one is that he just like slams the person into the floor face first, and then a split second later they're on their back. It's like, really? I mean, you just had your face slammed into the floor. You'd have enough time to flip over? I call shenanigans. Either that or it wasn't a very strong punch to begin with. These are the weird things that I notice. Dear Kabam, 0 out of 10 stars. Literally unplayable because of that one thing. Oh, excuse me. How sad would that be? If someone actually had that as a bona fide reason. I'm sure there's those people out there, but I think for the most part, people take it seriously, right? Ish. So here we've got two versions of essentially the same dude. Dude in a tight black outfit who's a skill champ who constantly throws bleeds. Just a slightly different variation. This is one of my favorite maps. Not because I'm particularly drawn to it being the Guardians of the Galaxy jail, but it's a light colored background and I can actually see what's going on. I only thought of that because of, what I just said about Nick and Blade. I mean, they're two dudes wearing entirely black outfits, and then here we've got Claire, same story. Character in an entirely black outfit. And then you go to the new Thor level with freaking Malbolgia in the background. Like the whole thing's black, and you got characters wearing black in the foreground. I can't see what's going on. Y'all gotta do, like, art better. It's a problem if you can't see your character as you play them. And I know they've made improvements in the past, and I appreciate that. I think that you could just, push it just a little bit further. Little bit further. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, excuse me. So what was that? I saw a headline someplace that AMC is going to be opening up a couple of their theaters again, offering ticket prices at a 1920s rate. So is that like, what, a quarter for a movie or something? I'm like, interesting. I'm not gonna go, but interesting. I mean, you know, whatever they have to do to try and get people to come back again is gonna have to be pretty spicy for people to willingly take that chance. But yup, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much, PP. See, like, even this one, they did a good job. It's a nighttime level, but you can still see what's going on. Like, the Black Panther map is probably about as dark as they should go. Because you can still see what's going on, just barely, but see well enough. Oh, Tom Higgins, don't you say that. Don't tease me. Don't you tease me. Insert a gif of Ronan from Endgame. Don't give me hope. You had a news article or snippet for that? Because I'm all about that right there. I hope they do. I hope they do so friggin' much. Because people, you know, ooh and ah and rant about, you know, Endgame is the best Marvel movie, or, you know, Winter Soldier is the best Marvel this or that. I'm like, yeah, I see where you guys are coming from. But for me, Netflix Daredevil is where it's at. I love it. See, that's the thing, though, because they've laid so much groundwork for him to just, and for all of them to just fit in so seamlessly into the new expanded universe, right? They've got She-Hulk coming out, which is great. She could bleed over. I think it would be extraordinarily symbolic to have Matt be Spidey's lawyer for Spider-Man 3, seeing as how Spidey is stealing the Daredevil storyline for his revealed identity and all that. I thought Netflix only has like rights or say for only a few more months, and then it all goes to Disney. Because I hope so. Because freaking Charlie Cox's Daredevil is bloody brilliant. Plus, with better writing, they can salvage Jessica Jones and Luke Cage as well. Because there is still plenty to like about those shows and those series. It just, in my opinion, just needs better writing. But wouldn't that be something, though? That would be so fantastic. Just finally make it all official Disney canon. We'll see about Sony. We'll see. They might. You know, they might. Or it'd be something like what Sega did with Sonic, where Sega just kind of breaks down it. Instead of being a developer, they just become a publisher. So it still exists. You still make Sony movies, but it's not a full-on studio anymore. Hey, Luke Cage was really good. I think Luke's core storyline was solid for both seasons. I mean, the only issue they might run into with is just having Mahershala Ali in Luke Cage and then him coming back as Blade. But I forget the actress's name who was Mariah in both seasons. She had a bit part in Age of Ultron as well, so. Not saying it's going to be a seamless transition, but could work. Yeah, keep going with the Umbrella Academy. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm still kind of sorting through my head. It's not going to be a spoiler. Still sorting through my head whether or not I liked the sort of new direction for Luther. Because on one hand, the actor's acting is just head over heels better than in season 1. But his character seems to have changed a little bit, or the approach to his character has changed a bit from season 1 to season 2. So while he's a lot more natural and comfortable in the role, it's not the exact same character that they were building up season 1, you know? But outside of that, you know, everybody was great. And it's just always a lot of fun seeing Ellen Page in just about anything. So, yeah, sign me up. And then The Boys is out next month. Doink. Right. Alright, how am I going to do this? Probably just keep backhanding him. Until I get to special 3. Because I'm impatient. I just want to deal damage and just get this fight over with. Like, Doom's awful because he can't really do that without knocking a dude down. Which I'm sure I probably should have thought about before I got this fight set up. Whatever. Whatever. Are there any 5 stars I regret taking to rank 5? No. No. Because all of them wound up having their use. And still have continued use. So, like, I'm still really happy to have Phoenix at rank 5 and have her maxed out. I know a lot of people aren't the biggest Phoenix fans just because she doesn't have as big of a punch, say, as like a Doom or Blade or Sparky or somebody like that, but her regen is ridiculously useful. Ridiculously useful. And otherwise, I mean, no, not so much. Not so much. Because I was, which is really fortunate too, because I like to give it a good long, uh, good long think before I rank somebody up. Like, okay, first of all, where am I going to use this person? Are they useful and are they fun to play? And everybody's checked off those boxes, so yeah, no regrets, no regrets. I'm trying to do the same thing now with my 6-stars. Whenever I rank them up from 1 to 2, like, is this somebody that I really need? Are they going to be useful? And so far, yeah, that has been the case each time. Especially since prestige is such a huge influence on who you rank up. You know, just because of you need a high prestige to get good rewards in AQ, you need good rewards in AQ so you can keep ranking up more champs, right? It's like an endless vicious cycle. But I know that, like, for the most part, the prestige champs aren't always the most fun champs to play. So people just rank them up just to have the number, and then they just, like, languish on the bench. But yeah, you always want to take up somebody who you like and enjoy playing, kind of regardless of whatever else. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be stuck with whoever it is at rank 5. So yeah, you better like having them, because you don't get a whole lot of those. Come on, my dude. Come on, come on. Beautiful, beautiful. They need a kryptonite equivalent for Homelander. They've got to come up with something. They got to come up with something. Because, yeah, because right now, currently, he's too OP. And I'm hoping that whatever they do in Season 2 kind of addresses that a little bit, because at the end of Season 1, you know, he's kind of free to do whatever he wants to do. And since the boys are just people, mostly, right? They're just people. You know, on a mano-y-mano matchup, I would imagine that'd be a pretty fair fight, so. Homelander needs a buff. Get out of here. They just need an army of those laser babies from Season 1, and there you go. See, Guido, that's a bit of a spoiler, yeah, but at the same time, it is always fun watching the show and then just comparing notes, you know? Sometimes the comic fill out a bit more backstory than the show does, or sometimes the show elaborates on a point that the comic doesn't touch either. I have not heard of this series, but JGL is another one of the actors who I just enjoy watching immensely. And Jamie Foxx, too. It's a pleasure. But no, I mean, I haven't heard anything about it. But supers are definitely the rage. Cheers, everybody. Alright, so I'm not sure if this round is going to put me at 1.6 or next round is going to put me at 1.6, but it's getting pretty close. I think it's going to be next round. Yeah. Cool. 24 fights. 25 fights. Nice prime number. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do that. And do that. Wonderful. Well, let's just have some fun. I love playing all three of these champs, so let's do it. Collateral was mid-2000s, wasn't it? That one definitely deserves a rewatch. As does the movie Inside Man, now that I think about it. I remember watching Inside Man right when it came out and really dug the idea, the concept, and the execution of it, and then proceeded to completely forget about it in the years since then. So, and I went back and rewatched that maybe a month or so, a couple months ago. And it still is a lot of fun. A lot of things I've forgotten, but I had forgotten just how much of a Spike Lee movie it is. Not as a negative, but you just feel his presence as a director everywhere. Project Power on Netflix. Interesting. Well, I'll check out the trailer. Thank you. It's you said it's going to be coming out here? Nice thing is that if it's on Netflix, it's all going to come out in one go. Always appreciate that. It probably wasn't the worst thing, but not the best thing right there either, that fight. Either way, that's that. That's 1-6. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. So that's 1-6. Let's go jump over into EQ. So I got max energy right now. Go burn some of that off. Oh no, this is that's not Alliance quest or the monthly quest. I'm like, dude, I don't remember fighting somebody who's like 70k noted. The heck? This is more like it. This is more like it. Yeah, Swag. I mean, it's a combination of a bunch of things, right? I mean, it's funny situational stuff. It's the actor killing it, right? Playing the part. Because at first it's like a gag character, right? Yeah, it's a silly situation, and he's playing the part. But much the same as like the rest of the series, how that all plays out is that they really know how to like switch from just having fun and being stupid, silly, crazy to being like, oh, this is dramatic, this is tense, and then take it from both of those to be like, oh, this is so dark. I love it. Like the whole airplane sequence. Jesus. Just got released today. Okay. Hey man, I'll still take a movie. I'll still take a movie. Well, good. Now I got something on my to watch queue. Thank you muchly. Probably gonna wind up getting to that before Dragon Man comes out, because I'm very much on the fence about grinding for Dragon Man. I'm right now I'm very heavily leaning towards going for it for the 5-star, just for the Tiger Elsa synergies. But I think that's gonna be the next featured grind. We'll see. Still got a week and a half. Nope. Silly thing. Man. That's what I get for not paying attention. There we go. Now it's just so much easier. Doink, yoink. Bye-bye, dude. Oh, really? Well, then that'll be especially fun to see. Just to see the style, the writing style. I'm cautiously optimistic about the new Batman. Cautiously optimistic. I don't think it's going to be bad, but you know, it just depends how much fun they have with it, and how much world building they do without like blatant sequel baiting, because that always kills it for me. No, not yet, Tom. Still waiting on Doom Patrol. Again, I don't have anything. I'm not avoiding it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of weeks, especially with Variant done, and then just like the sort of interlude of not really going for any featured champs, not worrying about what Maze 2, anything else. Playing the game lax casually again. Because that just means they've got so much more free time to do other fun stuff like that. Boink, boink. You never know, man. His ghost could come back and haunt it. The bat nips live. I mean, I know that's more of a riff on the Tim Burton title, but you get the gist. which is also good because I love characters. Love characters. Like, the more depth and interesting tidbits you can give a character, the better, in my opinion. Because otherwise, it feels like a mannequin, really. You know, mannequin moves its mouth and moves its eyes and whatnot, but outside of whatever the words are coming out of its mouth, there's really nothing else there. The character kind of gives that spark. I wonder if the shortened cycle was due to COVID. Which, speaking of which, was really fun because you were just talking about Umbrella Academy. If you haven't seen it yet, just keep in the back of your mind, try and spot the COVID edits, the stuff that they were planning to shoot normally, but had to come up with a plan B, plan C because of scheduling limitations. Or if you've already finished it, go back and give it a second watch. I mean, just because it deserves a second watch on its own merit, but also just for fun. Doink. No, no, stop it. No, not like this. Oh, it wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Yo, what up, Sarge? Yo, 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 yo. What is good, my friend? Happy Saturday. How's everything been going with you? What's the latest and greatest? Yeah, tell me about it. But got that arena all good and smashed out. Easy 1.6 mil and 25 fights, playing pretty casually. Got the 3 alphas in hand, just burning some energy right now. Got 2 paths left here. And then I got 100% uncollected. What does this one do? Optimus Pessimist. Beautiful. Perfect. You say no music. Does the game audio, is that not coming through? Crank it up just a little bit. Do I think I should try and explore 5.3 for the 4 to 5 gem? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. The thing with all that is that, well, I mean, it's a really solid reward. It's a really solid reward because the 4 to 5 is basically 2 tier 5 basics, a bunch of tier 2 alpha, partridge and a pear tree that you usually need to rank somebody up. So I mean, the time investment is for this game is pretty well worth it. I think the thing is, you always gotta be mindful of the items that you've got. And the idea is to not blow many, if any, units on it. You know, so if you're sitting on a bunch of the 4-hour login crystals, you know, keep popping those for a bunch of pots and the occasional revive. But yeah, I mean, just try and keep it a time investment as opposed to a resource investment too. And then yeah, best of luck. 5-2 or 5-3. We're talking about Act 5, right? Or Variant 5. Ah, yeah, there you go. What Swag said. Because on one hand, doing 5-2 to get the collector done and out of the way is a huge weight off your shoulders, you know. Then he's done. You don't have to fight him ever again. He's done. He's gone. It's over. That having been said, you got to fight collector, what, 5 times? 6 times maybe? And that's not fun. So that one is going to be a big resource investment. Unless you really have his, really got his number, you know. Five 3 is a little bit more difficult overall, but there's not a collector fight. I mean, if you got the Corvus to throw at him, then that's makes life a lot easier. Cheers, everybody. I need to go in again now that I have a Corvus and try that fight over again. See what it's like. Because for me, the collector fight is Heimdall and OG Hulk duped. Still, all this time later. But I mean, that's how I approached the fight. That's how I fought the fight. That's how I won the fight. But that is a very, very outdated method. Yo, what up, Vidansh? How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. How do I get tier 4 class catalyst without glory? They offer it for was it exploration for the monthly events, I think, right? Like that's one of the ways to get it. I mean, glory is the best way to get it. You can slowly start pulling bits and pieces and hope to get lucky by popping open some of the higher Alliance Quest map crystals. Just depending on whatever map you guys wind up running. That's an option too. And Cap, what up, Cap? Happy Saturday, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but otherwise, getting specific full tier 4 class crystals in game normally, it's still is pretty rare just for the full-on crystal by itself. Without the glory, I should say. Yeah, like cash offers popping up from time to time, but those are cash offers, so your mileage will vary there. Yo, what up, Laura? Yeah, you don't need to tell me. Sarge, yeah. I got that feeling. I got that feeling. What a scrub. I'm playing, my friend, I'm playing. How's everybody doing here tonight? Hope all are doing well. Hope the weekend, even though it's halfway done, it's finding you guys well as well. Yo, Senpai. Should I rank 5 my 5-star Doom even if I have 3 rank 4 5-star champs? Yes. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Doom is just that good. This guy pulling a thing. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Still doesn't beat my Ebony Maw from last night, though. Got that. So what do we got here to do? I'm gonna start one of the other arenas. I'm still waiting in here. Yeah. And my champs are tied up in EQ without energy. And Senpai, big congrats. Big congrats to you early on for that rank up. That's fantastic. I don't know, guys. What should I do? We got like 5-10 minutes to kill. I don't think I've got anything really exciting to open up here. Do I think that Arnold Airwalker looks like Arnold? I think Arnold could have played the role. Actually, yeah. I see it. I see it. Sort of like if Arnold was dressed up as Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way. With his eyes whited out. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. So you got... Still got a month left for 6-star to switch over. I've got a few of these. Let's open a couple of these just for kicks. Oh. Oh, I gotcha. 3-star Dormammu, a 4-star Dormammu. Hey, fishbowl. I'll take that. Alright guys, I got one more 4-star crystal here to spin out just for kicks. Nah, I'm not opening up a 5. I'm saving each and every bit of the 5-star shards that I get for the new batch of featured 5s. I want to get me a 5-star Hitmonkey. I want to get me a 5-star, whatchamacallit, Sasquatch. And then whoever the first mutant champ next month is going to wind up in that crystal too. So, yeah, and I'm saving those. You gotta get good, Sarge. Gotta get good. I'm getting called out here in chat. Alright guys, so like I said, I got the one more 4-star crystal here to open. Any guesses which 4-star it's gonna be? I'm gonna guess that this is going to be a 4-star Red Skull. I'm gonna let it spin out in case anybody else wants to guess. You just gotta find the get good button there, Sarge. It's like the Konami code. You just gotta input the combo the exact right way, and that's the get good cheat. All right, let's see what it's gonna be. It is a 4-star Red Skull. Ah, I was right the first time. See, there we go. I just had to wait an extra crystal. Got there eventually. So let's roll on over here and open up the Disappointment Max Sig crystal that comes with it. I open 2, so I'll spin 2. I like how it goes to such great lengths to show you all the stuff you're not going to get. It's got like a 99% drop rate for 5-star shards. But even in the reel here, there's like none of that. None of that. But, you know, whatever. There's still that 0.001% chance of pulling a 5-star, so. Shards. Yeah, PP. Could you put the link to Ghost Dog's stream in chat? Yeah, that's shards again. That's shards again, of course it is. Put it down, have the wire do its usual bit of fighting. Do that. Alright, let's go see if I can find Ghost Dog here. Yeah, I'm looking for Ghost Dog's stream right here to get the link, and then just. Oh, you need to be a mod to throw links in chat? I didn't know that. But let's see if I can find it too. Yeah, Ghost Dog's doing initial clear for variant, right? Yeah, you got Turkey over there. Banana Man? I've never heard of a Banana Man. Sounds made up. Alright, so we got Ghost Dog stream over here. PP, if you wanna if you're down, if you want to be a mod, just hit me up in the Discord and get you set up. And much appreciated. But that is the link. It is going to be hashtag RobVonRaid. And yeah, I'll see you guys over there. But in the meantime, that is going to do me for tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out here. It's always a pleasure getting to chat with you guys, and I've said it before. I'll keep on saying it. Getting to chat with you guys is definitely the highlight of doing the live streams here and the arena grind. So cheers to you guys. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, because each and every bit of that does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. Going to be live streaming again, most likely tomorrow night, but Monday for sure. Let's keep the ball rolling. Got a bunch of videos coming down the pipes. Just got to get those through the render farm, and they will be going live. So hit that notification bell, stay on top of all that jazz. But until next time, everyone, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everyone. Bye, friends.